Cheers. Wow. Hey y'all. So today we are doing a pick a card reading, okay? So for all of you all that are new here, my name is Blood Moon Intuition. I am also known as the Kundalini Queen, okay? I am a psychic medium, also an intuitive, clairvoyant, all the things. It's exhausting sometimes, but I'm grateful. And I love my gifts, and I love being able to be of service to the collective. So, yeah. Today we're doing a pick a card reading. This is just going to be a general message from the divine, from spirit, source, God, goddess, however you like to refer to the creator. So I'm going to put a picture on the screen of the 3 piles, and I want you to just take a few breaths and really get centered and allow yourself to tap into your intuition and allow your inner guidance system to pick the pile for you, okay? Pile number 1 has a beautiful piece of tiger's eye. Pile number 2 has a beautiful quartz geode crystal, and pile 3 has a beautiful piece of apophyllite, okay? So if you feel called at the end of this reading to look up the meaning of these crystals, feel free to do so. It may help to give you further clarity on the message that's come through for you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Here is your beautiful tiger's eye. So once I get the cards laid out, I will insert a picture of your spread just so you can actually see the cards that we have at hand. And if I need to at all clarify, I will be using the tarot to do so. Everything that I have on the board thus far are oracle cards, okay? So I want to go ahead and get started with your affirmation card. This is your message from the Universe Has My Back, or Has Your Back Oracle deck, okay? I love this card. It is so beautiful. That third eye is just so incredibly powerful and also incredibly telling, you know? You may very well be going through a third eye or higher chakra awakening or activation, or you may also need to do some cleansing of the third eye. So herbs I recommend for that are shaga mushroom in particular. Any herb or vegetable or fruit that is high in melanin content is going to help decalcify the pineal gland, okay? So your affirmation card says as follows: I let go of the shadows of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Okay, and so pile number 1, when I was shuffling for you and I saw this card, I immediately, when I read this, it says by seeing someone with, by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love, I immediately heard seeing yourself for the first time with the eyes of love, okay? So, this is definitely feeling as if it is time to shed, right? Time to release ourselves from the old paradigm in which we've grown comfortable living within, residing within, seeing within, right? It is time to release all of the baggage and all of the cloak, is what I'm hearing, that you may have been wearing for the past, 4 or 5 years. I'm hearing that this is a long cycle. This is an extended cycle that is coming to a close for you, pile number 1. Okay. You may have really felt a huge push, a huge shift that was almost impossible to run from at the last lunar eclipse, okay? This is an astrology card here. And the last lunar eclipse that we had was quite a pivotal point in time for you, is what I'm hearing. You may have experienced the death or the birth of a new loved one or family member or friend. My condolences if you have lost anybody in the last few months. However, this birth or death cycle that has occurred in your life is actually meant to serve as an initiation of sorts for you on your evolution and for your journey moving forward, okay? A lot of change comes with both birth and death. There really is no difference between the two. However, I feel like something happened around the lunar eclipse that really struck a nerve, right? It struck a chord in you that made you feel like, yeah, no, shit's gotta give. I can't do this anymore. I can't continue to allow things to continue on in the way that they have, in the manner that they have. I can't continue to allow myself to move forward in the way that I have been for these past few years. I'm hearing that many of you have released yourself from some sort of an addiction. It could be a drug addiction or an addiction to alcohol, but it could also be a relationship, okay? I'm getting that very strongly. I feel like during the last lunar eclipse, a long standing relationship may have not necessarily come to a close at the lunar eclipse, but that was almost the beginning of the end, is the energy that I'm picking up on. There is something very significant that took place for you with that last lunar eclipse, and it was really here to open a new door for you in your life, to open a new pathway, to put you on a new trajectory. This is timeline jumping at its finest, and it is one that has happened through pain, yes. However, this transition that you have undergone in the most recent months or most recent times is really beneficial for you in the long haul. And I feel as if you're starting to see that now. I think that there's still some residual pain, is what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling as well. However, it's almost like a caged bird, right? It's like you've been locked away, or some part of your consciousness, some part of yourself has been locked away for so long that now that the door to the cage has been opened, you're kind of sitting there at the brink of the opening, and kind of hesitant to actually fly out, to step out, to leap out, because you're unafraid if your wings even work anymore, or if you have wings at all, right? Is what I'm hearing from spirit. So the thing is that you absolutely do. You may very well be a Sagittarius, or an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. There is impending freedom waiting for you. It is up to you to take that leap forward. It is up to you to step into this journey of newness unabashedly, uninhibited by fear, is what I'm hearing. And ultimately it is for you to find yourself again, because the old you has died. The old you died at this lunar eclipse. It died with the ending of that relationship. It died with the death of somebody close to you. It died when a new family member or friend was born. And now is that moment of self-exploration for you to really come into your fullness, right? It doesn't mean to expunge yourself of who you once were. You hold that part of you with fondness and with acceptance. However, you don't identify with that previous state of being anymore, right? It's there's an acknowledgement, but not an identification with, right? And so that is kind of how you move forward without allowing yourself to be fragmented, without allowing yourself to be completely polarized, right? And this is ultimately for your evolution. Wow. I barely even glanced at these cards. You are on a path toward soul evolution, toward the evolution of your consciousness, okay? You're stepping away or stepping out of an extremely dense timeline into a new one that is more aligned with your highest soul's expression, okay? So once you make the decision to step outside of this cage, outside of this comfortability, outside of this safety net, you may begin to have new gifts unlock, new gifts come online, have epiphanies. I'm very much so getting for you, pile number one, that one of your gifts is clear cognizance, right? It's just knowing things, and not necessarily having any reason to have known things, knowing things that people have to take time to study, you know, have to read about, have to learn about, however you just know. That is one of your gifts that will actually come online the more that you allow yourself to step into this new beginning, step into the fullness of who you are, and really find a genuine inner sense of self-trust and worthiness, okay? Wow, this is really beautiful. I'm gonna just go ahead and pull a couple of tarot cards and see if there's anything else that Spirit has for you, pile one. Okay. I want all those. Just give me one card, please. One more. Okay. I'm hearing fragmentation again. Okay. The Spirit is asking that you take time to really envelop yourself in the practice of subconscious reprogramming, okay? You're gonna have to do your own research in the meantime, because I don't have the time to fully break all of that down for you right here, right now. However, there's fragmentation in your mind, right? There's a split, a schism, if you will, in the mechanics of the way that your mind is working, okay? I'm seeing a fork in the road, but this is of the mind. You are very polarized mentally, okay? You cannot serve two gods, okay? Is what I'm hearing. You can either choose to serve the vibration and live and exist and perpetuate the vibration of fear, or you can choose to embody love. You can choose to embody authenticity, and you can choose to embody what is organic and what is natural to you, okay? Fear is not a human's natural state of being. Fear is a program, right? So in this subconscious programming that that Spirit is asking you to do, it is really imperative that you really break down the program of fear that is deeply rooted within your subconscious and rewrite that program, okay? Rewrite the program of fear in a way that serves you, okay? Get creative. There are so many things that you can do in order to be the master of your mind, so you are not constantly being controlled by interfering thoughts or subconscious beliefs that are limiting you from really stepping into and being who and all of what you are, okay? I'm definitely feeling like many epiphanies are coming toward you as soon as you make that decision. Once again, I'm hearing that it is okay to cry out. It is okay to ask for help from Spirit. Okay, it is okay to have conversations with Spirit, is what I'm being told to tell you. Okay, ask for help, ask for guidance, ask for what it is that you need, and the epiphanies will come, like, I mean, just in the most profound ways. The signs, the synchronicities, the dreams, the confirmations, the angels coming to talk to you through other people is what I'm hearing as well. Ask to see. Ask for Spirit to show you what this new timeline looks like. Ask for a taste of it. And then I really feel as if what Spirit shows you is going to be that trigger to spark the true curiosity and yearning for you to actually do the work in order to move from this dense timeline into one that is in alignment with your higher nature and your higher self. Okay, pile number one, I really hope this was helpful, and please subscribe, like, and leave me a comment if this message resonated for you. I will be doing more of these readings, so yes, thank you. Okay, let me stop being goofy. Ooh. That was beautiful. It really was. All right, pile number two. Pile number two. If you picked the geode, then this is your pile, okay? So all of the other piles got one affirmation card from the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck. However, somewhere or another, you ended up with two. So I am going to start with your affirmation cards, excuse me. So your first one says, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Okay? And your second card says, attack pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. I'm already hearing that it's compassion. Compassion is imperative for you right now. It is imperative for you to not only extend compassion to yourself, but compassion to those that have harmed you, to those that have wronged you, to those that have abused you, mistreated you, overlooked you. Okay? I'm hearing they know not. Wow, okay. I'm definitely feeling a lot already. So for your astrology card, we have the 12th house, okay? The 12th house governs Pisces, okay? The 12th house is about what is hidden. It is about endings, like not just like a cyclical ending, but the end, right? It is the final house in the wheel of astrology. It is the end. If you were to think of it in terms of the alpha and omega, the 12th house is the omega. Pisces is the omega of this cycle of the human consciousness before it transcends into another state of being, okay? And the 12th house also rules the subconscious. So I can already tell that this is going to be a pretty deep and watery reading. So I'm feeling like this reading is mainly for Cancers and Pisces and Scorpios, and if you're none of those signs, never mind that. However, you may very well have a water, sun, moon, or rising, or even a north node here. Okay, pile 2. So once I get your cards laid out, I will insert a picture of your spread just so you can see all of your cards together. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm hearing you're the forerunner. You are the example. You are the embodiment of truth. Wow, and that's not something that a lot of people can really and truly resonate with, right? That is a goal of many, but not many embody that. Not many embody the vibration of truth. Not many embody the vibration of integrity. Not many embody the vibration of joy, of understanding, and of wisdom. However, through your life circumstances, pile 2, you have accumulated so much lived experience, and it's translated into wisdom. And not just because experience gives you wisdom, but because you are able to alchemize the most painful of painful experiences into your source of power and into your source of gratitude, is what I'm hearing. Now that is powerful alchemy, okay? Definitely getting the feeling that this is not your first incarnation, pile number 2. I am hearing that you are the leader in your family, in your friend group, in your social group, okay? You may also have some sort of social media platform, and people are looking to hear from you, is something that I'm also hearing, okay? If you have some responsibilities that you have been putting on the back burner, now is the time to take care of them. There are people that have been reaching out to you that genuinely need your assistance. So when you find the time, be sure to reach out to them. I'm sorry, that is really has not It really doesn't have much to do with the reading. However, that is a message for somebody. So, okay. Ooh. What else is there to say, pile number 2? You are in a space of abundance. And I'm hearing you're not asking for much right now. Your abundance, the prosperity that you have acquired is the result of your receptivity to the present moment, is what I'm hearing. You are a master manifester. You are a living example of what surrender and self-awareness looks like to the people around you. You have a great responsibility in this, pile number 2. I'm hearing great expansion is coming. I'm hearing something that you asked for 6 months ago is coming. It's on its way. For some of you, I'm hearing that your family will be expanding. So congratulations if you find out you're pregnant within the next 2 to 3 weeks. The only thing that I'm hearing that I need to tell you is that your prayers are necessary. Part of what makes you such a powerful manifester is your ability to detach from expectation. You don't attach to the expectation of how your manifestations are supposed to look, how they're supposed to come to you, in what form or fashion. You just allow, right? However, there are people in your life that are struggling, and you want to be sure to not allow yourself to become too detached from the people around you, because you are in this high vibrational space. You want to be sure to ground yourself every now and then and check on your loved ones, extend a word, extend a hug, and connect. You need to connect. Okay, pile number 2. If anyone has hurt you recently around the holidays, or maybe a week or 2 beforehand, although I feel like you have a great deal of understanding about why someone did what they did to harm you, or although I know you understand why, there is still a conversation that is very much so necessary to be had, okay? Yeah. Just because you can handle other people's shadows doesn't mean that you have to do it in silence, is what I'm hearing, okay? Wow. I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna pull some tarot to expand on this message. Yeah, whoever this person is that harmed you may very well be a family member. It may be a sibling or a parent. It could also be a partner, a spouse, a lover. All right. You want to make sure that you are not avoiding having a very necessary conversation once again, okay? Because if you do avoid this very necessary conversation, it will only lead to the same thing happening in a repetitive cycle. And the last thing that you want to do is allow a negative cycle to be created. Okay, because it will interfere with your manifestations. Okay, it won't stop them, but it will slow your timeline down, is what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm really hoping this is making sense, and I trust that it is for the people that are meant to hear this. I'm hearing speak your piece and let it go and don't look back. Okay. Once again, I'm hearing they know not. They know not what they do. I think that's something that is said in the Bible. I don't know. Look into that if you feel called. This is very much so giving like major Christ consciousness energy, the energy of the Christ, of Jesus. This is really just vibrating so strongly with my Pisces moon right now. It's insane. That is really the only thing to have the conversation, because if you don't, it will create a cyclical nature that you don't want to step into or become a part of your timeline. Okay. Make sure that you have this conversation because it is an act of self-love. Once again, just because you can handle people's shadows, just because you understand people's shadows, just because you can see people's shadows does not mean that you have to interact with them and in silence, okay? It is an act of love to express yourself. It is an act of love to assert boundaries. And shit, it's an act of love to be in your shadow every now and then too, okay? I feel that you are a very high vibrational being, and that is wonderful and that is beautiful. However, addressing someone that hurt you is not at all low vibrational. Okay? So get out your own ass. Get out of it. And do what must be done. I do feel like this conversation will be very revelatory for the person that you are meant to have it with, okay? They don't know. They don't know the power of their words. They don't know the power of their actions. And Spirit is very much so asking you to be the one to address this person. I think many people have dealt with the same issue in regards to this person, is what I'm hearing as well. So you are absolutely somebody that is here to break cycles. You are somebody that is you have a great responsibility in regards to the overall collective, as well as the conglomerate of people that you interact with on a daily basis. So other people's shadows are not your responsibility. However, when people want a shadow box it becomes your responsibility. So just go ahead and take care of this simple matter and everything will be a-okay, just fine. All right, pile 2, I love you. I will see you all soon. If you like this video, if it resonated with you, if it spoke to your soul, give me a like, a comment, subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more pick a card readings or readings like this one in the future. So I look forward to seeing you again. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information to do so is in the bio below. Okay? Peace. All right. Hey, pile 3. Oh, so good. Oh my goodness. It's so fruity. What is this, Chardonnay? Chef's kiss. Hey, pile 3. So, if you picked the Apotholite, then this is your pick a card reading. So, I'm going to start with your affirmation card, okay? This is a card from the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck, okay? And your card says as follows: there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Okay, pile number 3. Do I need to know something? I'm already feeling so much energy. Holy shit. I feel like y'all, I'm hearing like, brand new bitch, who's this? Who are you? Okay. Hell yeah. Sun. That's your astrology card. That's hilarious. Just so you know, as soon as I lay out all of these cards, I will, more sun energy, I will post a picture of your full spread, okay? Pile 3, I hope this is my pile, because Lord Jesus, we have so much sun energy here, okay? You may very well be a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Leo. You may very well be a Taurus. Okay, I'm getting major earth sign energy as well as Leo energy, sun, moon, rising, or north node. Okay. Wow. I'm getting hot. Y'all have so much energy. You have so much creative potential inside of you right now. It is insane. Okay? You may be an artist, you may be a musician, you may be a business owner, you may be an athlete, you may just be somebody that does a lot of physical or strenuous labor. You may be ruled by Mars is what I'm hearing. Whoa. Right now is your time. It is your time to shine, okay? And I do not mean to sound corny, but holy shit. You have so much power and force, just sheer power and force backing you right now. You are being backed by the divine, by the cosmos. I'm hearing to check your transits right now is a phenomenal time for you to get an astrology reading. Because it'll help you, a transit reading, by the way, just to clarify, but it'll give you even more clarity on where and how to direct your energy into what space, what field, what fashion, fashion, maybe, or a clothes designer. I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely a suggestion here for you to get an astrology reading done. Okay, pile 3. Wow. Okay, linear thinking. I'm hearing something about a release. I'm hearing something about delaying a release. If you have a project that you're working on or have been working on, it is okay to delay it a couple months, to push it back if need be, due to financial reasons or due to not receiving your materials in a timely fashion is also something that I'm hearing. Okay, this is a channeled message. I didn't know I was going to be channeling as much as I am for this pick a card reading, but here we are. I just trust that the people that are watching this, you know, are the people that are meant to be here. All right, that is the intention that I set. So hopefully this message resonates for you. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay. It is okay to delay the release of a product, of a line, of a venture, of something that you've been working on, because it will be better to release it once the sun is in Aries, is what I'm hearing. Once spring hits, okay? Wow. Right now, I'm very much so getting this grown and sexy energy, okay? This is like a time that you are really feeling yourself, and you're feeling yourself because you deserve to fucking feel yourself, right? I think in the past you spent a lot of time being down on yourself. You spent a lot of time being really hard on yourself, being really structured and rigid, and your own worst critic is what I'm hearing. However, it's like right now it's just kind of like you just, you know, like when you've had your bra on all day and it's just, it feels so constricting, right? And then you get home and you just unlatch it from the back and pull it over your shoulders and you just throw that shit. It's like, oh my God. Like, I'm also seeing that meme of the alien in the human costume where like the alien's like zipping off like the flesh suit. It's like, oh my God, it feels so good to just be me, you know? Like, I just feel like you are finally in this space where you don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, because all that matters is what you think and what God thinks about you. And like, that is something that you have really worked toward. You've put in the sweat equity in order to arrive to where you are now. And it's a very beautifully powerful moment that you're in. Okay. I'm feeling like your masculine and your feminine energies are incredibly balanced, however, incredibly potent. Okay. Your ability to pull from source right now is top tier. It's next level. Okay. You are literally just pulling ether energy and forming it and molding it into whatever it is that you want it to be. And I'm hearing this is God tier. You have to be a Leo somewhere. Or an Aries, because damn. But you're definitely in your element right now. And it's a beautiful time to live freely, to express yourself, to show people who you are. I feel like even like people that you talk to on a regular basis, I don't know why I'm seeing some sort of get together or like a FaceTime call, just some form of communication. They're going to be like, you're different. And like you have that energy of like, allow me to reintroduce myself, you know, like it's a fire energy that you are in. It's hot, and it's new and it's fresh, but it's balanced, and it's like your ego isn't at war with your intuition. No parts of you are at war with one another. It's a lot of energy, but you're making use of it well. And Spirit just wants you to continue to do so. Spirit wants you to listen to when your intuition says to move, okay? Once again, I'm hearing something about a pause. There is a very necessary pause that needs to take place. There is a very necessary pushback on a release date that needs to take place. And as soon as Spirit says right now is the time, that's when you release it, okay? I'm going to pull some tarot cards and see if there's anything else for you. Pile 3. Spirit, what do you have for pile 3? Anything else? Any other messages? Anything you want to clarify? Ooh, I'm hearing sex magic. Hell yeah. Sex magic. Sex speed. Sex speed. But it's all you want to make is what you let me be. Yeah, sex speed. I'm sorry. Okay, so sex magic. For one, be very cautious of who you are sharing your sexual energy with right now. All right. The fire, your ability to pull energy from the ether is something that you have cultivated. And the last thing that you want to do is share your sexual energy with someone that cannot handle it, because one, it'll wreck them, literally. You are so hyper activated and hyper you're like a battery, okay? And if you give your energy to the wrong person, it would be like trying to put a 9-volt battery in a little tiny remote that needs like those little tiny itty bitty circular batteries. I don't even know what they're called. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. It'll fry it. It'll fry them, for one. And two, they don't deserve it. They just don't, okay? Use this energy to to help catapult you into this new life, into this new beginning that you have asked for. You have manifested this. You have prayed for this. You have worked for this. You have earned this, okay? Keep that energy to yourself. However, sex magic is very potent with you, or for you right now. Now, you can do this with yourself, okay? You could do this with yourself through masturbation, okay? This is an 18 and up channel, so kids, bye-bye. I'm just joking. It's a little late. Or if you have a trusted partner, okay, then you can practice sex magic with them. However, sex magic right now is going to be supernatural. Something unlike anything you've ever experienced before. You will be able to manifest like that. You will be able to call in anything that you want and or need, be it material needs, be it vibrational needs, be it new relationships, new opportunities, money in general, peace, literally anything. Sex magic for you right now is a go. Alright, so enjoy. Fucking enjoy that. I am really highly considering doing a sex magic course, just like a mini course on how to do it, what it looks like, and yeah, so keep your eyes out for that. But thank you, pile number 3. If this message resonated with you, then please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information is linked below. Yeah, definitely subscribe. I will be posting more videos similar to this, more pick a card readings. I have some things that I will be releasing once Mercury retrograde is over. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you all again soon. Peace out, you all.